Cry me a river, Jason. Cry me a river. What's up, buddy? You good?
Okay, JT.
No worries, man.
A handsome man as well. Don't know where that came from. Anyway, so guys, welcome to ESO TV for the EPS Germany 2014 Spring Finals. We're into our final game of the second semifinal between Alternate and Wildfire. We're going to find out which team will be going up against Mouse Sports here. And the map we'll be heading into Inferno.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It's really going to heat up. So I can't wait to see who's going to walk out with the advantage. No? Wildfire, Inferno, boom, funny, yeah, puns.
That wasn't my style pun. That's how bad that was.
Wow, I already got judged on that one, but yeah, we'll take you back to the screen anyway, so you can have a look at the beautiful players. Dude, that guy is so unhappy right now. He's like, oh, what the hell? I don't know what he's so angry about, you know, but he's looking grumpy.
You know what I find funny?
What'd you find funny?
That you see a lot of Europeans wearing like Chicago Bulls hats or Detroit Lions hats, as you see right there, or just a lot of American sports teams. But you never see Americans wearing like European sport teams hats or
we don't really do hats like sports teams. Like Chelsea have like a flat cap or anything. So Jesus. Pansy, how long have you been in the CS:GO community? I was casting back at like iSeries days. That's a long time ago now. Jesus.
Well, you are old.
Wow, thanks, Jason.
You're like 20.
I'm getting ready for that hype music to hit in. You know what I mean? Like that.
No sound effects for you. If I can't do sound effects, you can't do sound effects.
Oh dear.
So yeah, thoughts on Inferno. I mean, we mentioned a little bit before the break. We're talking about on Mirage. We didn't see a lot of executed strategies out of both teams, and Inferno is definitely one of those teams you need. Yeah.
Yeah, but these guys can do it. Jesus, these guys have been playing this game so long. Like, they know how to smoke CT Arch. They should know how to smoke B and flash the way in. Like, don't get me wrong, their execution may not be, the next Titan or the next, Virtus Pro or whomever you may fancy in that sort of aspect, but they should be able to do it. Like, Jesus. Like, we saw some slightly promising aspects on Mirage, but it was glimmers rather than a full glance of it. So I kind of want them to do a little bit more refined play, if that makes sense. Like, I want it to be a little bit more clinical in the execution. Like, we basically never saw an A push coming out on one of the teams on, the likes of Mirage. We saw the maps that kind of need that little bit more precise execution, not really being hit up. So I'm kind of hoping they run with something like that. These guys are clearly capable of it. They just need to get that timing down and get going. But where's your thoughts on this one? Who do you think is going to get it?
I think this is going to be, I want to say, a very close game between these two teams. I'm feeling like a 16-13, 16-12 kind of kind of result. Probably going to listen to their knife round here, but I don't know. I completely agree. The execution was lacking so far, and they need to fix that here. Obviously, Inferno is, I want to say, more played than Mirage. So, you probably have a good chance of really, bringing those home here. But if it also comes down to, are you going to pull off the first side that you want? Are you going to get CT right away here? And right now, Alternate looks like they will be able to.
I'm leaving them to this right now. Oh, that German.
Look at that. They're like walking and stuff. Like that's.
Warte mal kurz mit Ready, bitte.
Cool.
Said ready, please. Ready, bitte. Bitte means like 10 things in German. It really confuses me. It means like thank you. Or no, it means you're welcome.
Yeah, there are some really weird ways of phrasing it.
It means like come in. Like if you knock on someone's door and they say bitte, it's just like what?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I wish Too Good casted still. Like if he still casted.
He got the Jason haircut I saw.
Maybe he had a breakdown once he found that, Unreal Tournament was being released and Reborn's not quite there. He was like, oh, damn.
Bam, bam, bam. That was the perfect timing for it. Come on.
Oh, you gotta love that.
I don't like that the map backgrounds does too, though.
Analysis of our production.
I'm just saying.
It's so dramatic.
They should keep it on.
We definitely should. But still, we are live into the third map right now. It is tied at 1 apiece for both teams. No surprise there. The CT side will be alternate. Team Wildfire will be on that T side. And let's see what they're running with. It looks like a bit of a stack up second mid, leaving one man at the bottom of normal. And Mantis going to be in charge of dropping that smoke out pretty much to give him a little bit of cover. But Felix is in a good little spot here.
Yes, he is. And let's see, we're going to have the push come down onto this A side here. Smoke's coming in, flashes as well. Wildfire will be blind out from this one. And alternate Felix, he can be in a great position here to pull off a lot of kills here. As Asma picks up the first one on NKY. Crystal already going for the flank here. They know the hit's going to be at A here. Asma looking for the second. He will get it. That is his third one. And Crouter humping the last man standing alive over towards apartments. Well, he's 1v5. Not sure if he's going to be able to pull this one off here. And you can see the pain already being brought in. He gets taken down. And a perfect round coming out of alternate here.
Exactly what they needed to keep that hype train running. And, well, perfect, perfect start. After a very close first game, a little bit more decisive in the second, they're looking good going into the third here. So CT side obviously going to get a little bit more weaponry beside them. P90 in the hands of Rack. Beautiful, beautiful gun. I used to hate that thing in any other game.
I still hate it.
Yeah, I think everyone still does detest it. It's like the Teemo of...
You get that one person in matchmaking that's always like, you know what? I'm a P90 only. That's the only gun I'm ever going to buy.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
It does define a person. Rack, I'm looking at you, buddy. But still, we are going to be seeing the T side now, trying to work their way towards the B side. Obviously, T sides on this map still very viable, but Crystal getting right in front of them, gets down one. Oh my word, that could have been a lot worse than it was. And now 4v3 situation, but Mantis coming in with NK, picking up a good couple of kills, locking down the B-bomb site, getting the bomb down. Can they maintain though? Asmo now coming back in after that nice little hat trick he claimed in the first, leaving just Crouter and Mantis alive. Mantis does pick up a gun, doesn't put it to any use whatsoever as Asmo looking for more. Crouter now in a 1v3, bomb is down and ticking, but Solek finds the last, and we will be seeing 2 rounds back-to-back for return. No real surprise, but it got a little bit close on that side then. Yeah,
and that's a good job by Wildfire to actually get the plant down as well, so they could go for a buy here if they want. You know, a little bit of an early buy that we saw Alternate do on, I believe it was Dust 2, and it worked out well for them. And let's see if they do go for it. They kind of have the money. It looks like they will just pistol up instead. So, I guess because they didn't get any kills on that first round, they're just going to have to sit with this one. But still, you know, a couple of Deagles in there. We saw on Mirage, obviously, that Wildfire can turn Ecos in their favor off the back of Mantis. She's not using that Deagle this time here. But Wildfire going for a quick push on the B. There's going to be 2 men up there. Nades reined in here onto NKY. Down at 47 HP. And now that Smoke alone is completely fended off this push here. And wow. Crouter actually connected with that shot onto Crystal.
Even Crystal looked a little shocked by it. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, here we go. When they go for the push here, Alternate still set up over towards A here. And the push has come in. Flash comes out. Crystal as well with the Molotov. Not actually throwing that one in. Eventually does get off, it seems. And he picks up the first kill, looking for second. We'll be able to pick that up here. And Amantis will respawn, but it doesn't matter. Wildfire falling 1 by 1. And MNL, last man standing in a 1-on-3 situation with unfortunately no gun in hand. And only fire around him. He's going to actually push through it here. He takes a little bit of damage, but it's going to be hit from multiple directions. And it'll be Crystal securing that one. So Alternate 3-0. And we're finally going to see that first buy run out of Wildfire. The crucial round if they can pull this one off.
Yeah, Mantis has been picking up a couple of kills, MNL and NK as well, but they needed this one. Let's see what they can do here. 3 rounds back-to-back return. No real surprise after the pistol, but you know they've been looking pretty dominant. They've been handling what has been thrown at them. So now we're going to see if the T side can kind of turn this one through. So let's see what they're running with as well. Bit of aggression down Banana as well. Solek and Felix not afraid to peek up a bit and try and get a couple of shots off. Solek going back for more with that. Oh, doesn't land the shot though, so we're going to have to back away this time. As the rest of the CT side yet to really rotate round. We still have the play by CT Arch, and right to be doing so, as not everyone is quite here yet for the T side either. Wildfire taking their time certainly. Alternate just need to hunker down, play smart, play safe. Slowly a little bit of a walk up towards B. MNL, Mantis, Crouter, and NK all there. NKY holding back a little bit. Couple of flashes coming through. We saw this played out very similarly to the way Mouse Sports did with those flashes and smokes coming over towards A, and then the push hitting on B. But I think that after Solek peeking out so many early on, I think he's well aware they're here. These smokes and nades going to give the game away, and here comes the push from that T side, making their way in. 3 men are around this side. Felix being one of them, takes down MNL, looks for a follow-up. He knows they're around here. He's going to find a second. NK's followed. And now, well, it's not looking good for T-side as they're being picked to pieces. Solek finds Mantis. Now only NKY and Crouter left alive. Crouter, nice little shot towards Felix, but 3v2. They're going to have to fight against the odds this time. Oh, beautiful play from Crouter. And actually, look who's round the back. This could be big. NKY could come around. I think Solek might be aware of this, though. Solek swiftly turns around. Doesn't matter. NKY gets the shot off. 14 seconds left. Bomb needs to go down soon if they're going to do it. Crouter does go for this one, and actually Alternate are moving in for the kill. And they're not fast enough on the trigger on that one. Asmo finds NKY, now just Crouter left. 1v1, Asmo. Oh, perfect play from Crouter there. 4 for that man. Picking up a stunning set of kills, getting the bomb down, and getting Wildfire on the board.
And that is a dangerous thing to have an Opera feeling good right there. You saw Crouter on your screen, the closest one to the camera. So excited about that little bit of play right there. And they pulled it back when they probably shouldn't have. Ultimate maybe making a little bit of mistakes there. NKY, though, you gotta give him credit. He was playing that slow little rotate kind of role coming in from the backside. He eventually did get around, and that pressure applied to open things up here. And now, well, first round for Wildfire. Let's see if they can spread to any more here. Even having, who was that man? 1 man pushing up through apartments just a little bit. Alternate. And we're seeing something that Enro Griffins did, smoking up the bottom of B, bottom of Banana, sorry, and being really aggressive down there, trying to cut off a potential push here. But Crouter, peek middle, gets a nice shot onto Asmo. And like I said, this is a dangerous thing to have your offer really on point here. And he won't connect with the second shot, but either way, that does give him that man advantage. Crystal push up from the backside here in the smoke. Even getting hit a couple of times here. Smoke will start to dissipate here in just a few seconds. And he's just waiting for his moment to strike. If only he knew how they weren't even looking at him initially as he gets sprayed down, backs away. Trying to play this one safe here. And Rack, well, still sitting in apartments. Well, no action coming his way just yet. But I really happy that Wildfire's taking it this slow. You know, not commit to anything, even though you got the kill middle. Realize what's at stake here. And looks like that push will come into B here in just a few. As you see Crouter tucked in at that A site near Library. Here comes a flashes. Mantis going to be the first one to charge in. Does see that man back towards the back of New Box. Unfortunately, he won't connect with the shot. Just one man towards Spools to his right. He's going to eventually get the kill onto that man there. But Crystal coming up pretty big with the help of Felix. And Crouter gets the shutdown on the Solik. And Mantis picks up the kill on Crystal. Now it's all about Rack here in this 1-on-2. And he's walking up. And I don't know if he's actually spotted just yet. But there is one man towards CT spawn with an AWP, and this is going to be very tough. He's going to see the guy going emo. Doesn't cut to the shot just yet. 6 HP though. He's trying to bait out that op shot out of Crouter. He knows he's there. He's actually jump across. He actually succeeds in that, but he's got to get this kill on Mantis. He's going to peek around the side. He does take him down. Now it's a 1-on-1 here. Crouter, he does have the AWP in hand, and he gets the shot again. Coming up huge, taking 4 kills last round and 3 this time. Crouter is on fire.
You said that's the danger when you get, wow, it's when you get that AWP player getting really pumped up, when you get them going for those slightly more dangerous shots. Like sometimes there's obviously the repercussions, but when you're on point and you're getting pumped up, you're going to land them.
Like that is, oof.
We saw it happening with Crystal when he gets pumped up, when he's on that AWP and he's actually on point. He can be dangerous. He can literally single-handedly turn a game around. But right now, let's see what we've got going on here. So obviously the CT's only having pistols and 2 flashes. Not a great deal to work with. So if they can pick up a couple of kills, that'd be perfect. We're going to have to wait and see what they have going on here. Felix trying to toy with the T's down on Banana, see if he can maybe draw a couple of shots out and get him moving forward. But actually at the moment, it looks like the T's will be fancying their chances over at A. Crystal, the only one with those flashes, is sitting up on B, so you can see a couple coming over towards him. The 2 flashes used, allowing Felix to peek, but not really getting much out of it. Solik now falling back just because the smoke being put down on that CT arch. The push has begun over on A for Wildfire. They want to go for this one, but actually Asmo and Rack have found them out. Perfect positioning coming in from the Germans there. They're both Germans, but still, Crouter, Mantis and MNL, the only 3 standing, and they're going to be walking in towards B this time. So Mantis leading the way here. He has got Felix in front, takes him down with fair ease, and actually they're just going to be powering through this time. Wildfire not looking too worried just yet, but reinforcements are arriving for the CT side now with weapons, let's bear in mind. Someone taking a big chunk of damage, though, not going to help the retake here. 4v3. Time against them. Alternate need to find a way through. MNL trying to watch out towards Banana. No one there, but he's going to be surrounded by them shortly enough. And Wildfire, they're doing the damage, but still a 2v2. And actually, the CTs can do this. Asmo's found Mantis. It's just Crouter. He's gone down. And I think there's just about enough time for this one. Well played out by Alternate. They look like they're back in the swing of things. And actually, look at Crouter then. He was not impressed with his team at all.
He also, I think he's not impressed with himself, too, because he missed a good couple of shots with that probably could have turned things around. And, I mean, the positioning in sight wasn't the best either, having, you know, that one man near construction, near spools, and he got rushed by 2 people, but he only saw the first and got taken down right after. But either way, Alternate coming up big, winning that acre round that they desperately needed here. And as you can see, they're pretty much still struggling on their buys. 4 men without head armor here, and Asmo, the only one to actually have that here. The chickens, come on, man, they have nothing to do with this.
That KFC.
So good when we were in Katowice, too.
Polish KFC is the best KFC I've had yet.
It is. Even better than American ones. All right, but Crystal, you can see sitting near that smoke, waiting for someone to maybe push through it here. Catch someone being a little bit cheeky, but going to tuck in tight. Another second smoke in from his teammates, so he'll be able to hold back here. And at the same time, there's a 3-man push over towards a Asmo sitting in arch. And Wildfire are taking their time. They're going to start to peek around here. Remember, they are on the save, but they have a couple of P250s and a CZ or 2 in there. Asmo trying to spot the first man. We'll get the kill. Suffers a little bit of damage, but with that smoke, it has stopped them from actually pushing in. The bomb is over towards A, but Mantis trying to maybe get a free kill over at this B site here. And actually will get his head completely blown off, and you can see that one man on top of balcony here. Let's pick up one, looking for the second. MNL will pick him off. He does get number 2 as well, and he's going to get the bomb plant off of this, and that's going to be a huge win for Wildfire, but can he pick up anything else? He has a gun in sight, I believe, but he hasn't picked it up just yet. Peek around the side. He has 2 kills, looking for number 3. We'll get some damage in there, but Asma will clean that one up here, and then we'll be alternate securing another round, I believe 5-3 now.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit close here, actually, between these two. Alternate get themselves certainly back in the swing of things after a little bit of an upset run by Wildfire. After the pistol, 5-2.
5-2.
5-2, close enough. But we will be seeing Wildfire talking to us.
Ja. Flash euch. Auf geht's, Jungs. Kommt, die gehen alle durch die Smoke durch. Ja. Flash als letzter. Du flashst? Okay. Manu mit dem Flash. Einmal mit dem Flashen. Auf geht's, Jungs, kommt.
I'm guessing we're staying on board with
Smoke
Alternate.
glaube ich.
Oh, Crystal with the molly. That can do some real damage here, actually. This could be dangerous, but Mantis and Coach is pushing right through. It's Felix and Crystal missing that one up. Oh, wow. That must have been Wildfire, because they went pretty damn quiet at the end then, to say the least. But 6-2, Wildfire's attempt then got absolutely thwarted by, you know, some great Molotovs coming out, some good flashes, good nades, and just some immediately response play coming out from Alternate. So 6-2, that's looking dangerous to be snowballed beyond that now. So we will be seeing T-side just with pistols beside them. I think 2 Deagles and not much else really. Smoke and a couple of bits and pieces to work with, but Asmo making light work of them so far. This should be at least 7-2 after this, but can they stay completely alive during this? Asmo has gone quite low. He's going to need to back away a little bit, leave Crystal to do some of the damage. NKY and MNL, the last 2 standing, not a great deal to do really here. They're going to be in trouble. Using that smoke to try and block some of the vision, pushing through. NKY has spotted out Felix, so does pick up the kill there, but in the meantime his teammate did fall, which was MNL, and there we have it. A nice little round from Alternate there, picking up a good couple of kills, and only losing Felix.
The momentum being built up right now is starting to get really out of hand for Wildfire. I mean, you can see Asmo 16 kills. I think no one else in his team has even passed 10 here. That just shows how he's been really stepping up in these last 2 maps. And, well, Crouter, I mean, you see those 2 rounds that he won with round 4 and 5. But the thing is, he's been completely silent since then.
Yeah.
That confidence that he had has just been shattered, and he needs to come up big here. He needs to keep, you know, pick up these big shots and really get his team momentum built up here. But either way, let's see what he can do. Yeah, 16-3 for Asmo.
The desk hitting paid off.
Yeah. Peeking towards Arch now. Actually will hit the shot of Crystal, and that's exactly what they needed here. But again, they're going to go back to playing safe, going back to playing a little bit slow here. Don't want to run into a trap, and you can see Felix, the only man actually to hold on to this B side here, as they've already rotated over into Archway. Looks like Solok will head back here. So you can see that bomb slowly making its way towards B. And Crouter leading the charge yet again with his team. Can he hit the shot? Smokes will come out, block off CT spawn. I need to see that rotate coming in. Sulk actually hasn't rotated over, and Felix is the only man to defend against his Molotov when to come out, just trying to hold him on this push here. But one man will charge him out at spools. He will back away, waiting for his teammates to get around to help him out here. But that bomb will get planted. Wildfire, they need to win this round. Crouter coming up big yet again. Number 2 for him. Getting number 3 as well. Can he hit number 4? He will see the guy cross, and he won't connect with that one. But he won't get the second one either, and Asmo will finally shut him down. But not before he picks up 3 kills. And now Asmo looking for one more man. We'll take Mantis down. And now it's quickly become a 2-on-3 here. Rack coming back in through Speedway. There's 2 men towards Bennett, 1 towards Barbecue. Rack will get taken down by MNL. Now Asmo looking through Emo will get dropped as well. And that will be Wildfire picking up a very much needed round here. And they're starting to get back in the hang of things. Crouter, I mean, when he picks up a couple of kills and starts to step up, their team can win these rounds.
don't get me wrong, this is quite the CT-sided map to an extent, but the T side of Wildfire really been struggling to make any impact unless Crouter does like some real work on his own. Like he got the opening shot then, I believe, actually.
At middle.
And off the back of that, it did come down pretty close, but they did walk out in the end. Now Crouter coming in, looking for that opening shot again towards Banana this time. Not going to be so easy to find it. I think Solak will be picking up that AWP. It is indeed, so he'll be down the end. Oh, just capturing a glimpse. Felix is going to drop out the smoke there and just retain control of B for now. We just have to see how this round pans out, because it looks like unless Crouter gets the opener or something pretty big, the rest of Wildfire really start to struggle making their way through. So it looks like they're going to be eyeing up towards B. Whether or not they commit is completely different, however. Smoke's finally dissipated, so, game plan maybe is back on here. Looks like we're lining up the flashes and smokes. They have one man holding the back. Felix and Solak will be inside the site, so right now, Rack just checking out, making sure there's no one going for a little bit of a cheeky side push. The smokes are in place, but they're not quite going yet. They're just going to be taking their time on this one. They want to make sure everything is on point. There's those secondary flashes coming through. Wildfire will be making the move. Solak came around, dropped out that, I believe that was a grenade. Then Val Felix is tucked in this corner. He has to be careful because Wildfire is absolutely pouring into the site. He misses the shot. Bomb will be going down. Nades now holding back even further from making the peak. MNL in the meantime has found Crystal. Oh, and another unideal shot coming out from Solak. He needs to land some of these. Otherwise, Wildfire is going to dig in deep on this B side, turtle down, and right now he's going to be against the odds. I think there's like 2 men stacked in towards that corner right there. It might even be 3 if I'm not mistaken. And well, MNL's found the shot as well. The clock is ticking, and only Rack now stands, and I think he knows the situation. He's surrounded by the opposition. He gets one on the way out, but Wildfire getting themselves back into this one at 7-4.
Yeah, and I really worry for Alternate if they can keep this momentum up. If Crouter can keep coming out huge for him, he's currently 11-8, leading his team, and NKY unfortunately at 1-10 in this game. Things can get very dangerous very quickly, and you even pointed out in that last round that I completely agree with. If Crouter, if he gets the opening kills, they can win the rounds. But if no one else hits anything in the beginning, then things really begin to struggle for him, and you can't depend on that one man every single time.
You say that, yeah, that's how they won Mirage pretty much. You look at MNL, the way he was playing that CT side, he got him such an advantage that it's hard to throw that away. So that maybe they need that one player, like that's how they do this, but it's not exactly the safest way to play in the world.
Yeah, definitely not. And right now we see a Deagle picked up a Rack here, stacked up totem style in middle. On the save, obviously, and Crouter leading it again for his team here. Unfortunately, there won't be someone there for him to pick off, but Smoke's gonna make them stall a little bit longer here. NKY kind of playing a little bit of a floater role, but there will be one man up in bedroom here, and I think all it takes is really one gun at this point. Solak, he does have an M4 in hand. I believe he's playing B site.
It was before, at least.
Yeah, that's why I'm guessing that. That's probably the most ideal place to have that right now, considering, and actually he is tucked in back by New Box here. Smokes, flashes, going to be coming out here momentarily. 30 seconds to go. They have to start to push in here in the next few seconds, or it'll be a little bit too late for them, but you can see just the rain of that charging in, and that was NKY, I believe, what's flanking from the backside here, but Solak still popped up position. Felix gets the first kill on a Mantis, but the smokes alone has stopped Wildfire from actually pushing in. Felix does get dropped by the grenade here. The bomb going to get planted by MNL here, and Solak going to rush straight into the smoke, looking for that first kill for him, and he will not pick it up. NKY secures it, and they will get the bomb down here, or will they? Crystal comes to the side. He stops the bomb plant. He's actually still alive in a 1-on-2, and look at the HP on NKY and NK. And he holds on long enough, picks up another kill as well, and the last one, picking up 3 kills, staying alive long enough for them to delay the plant. And they win that round going 8-4 now. And that's what I was talking about. 30 seconds and they start to push in a site, and if they stall too long, or if they take too long to actually get the bomb down, you lose a round just based off time.
Definitely, and you're seeing it reflected all over Crowder's face. He's the guy closest to us, so sadly, he's the one we can see. When he gets angry, when he gets frustrated at his team for not locking things down, you can see it. He literally did almost an Asmo, a little bit lighter there. We are seeing a double nade coming out towards Banana, and Crystal's pushing forward. This man's getting aggressive, and he's right to be feeling rather confident in that. Nice little follow-up nade will also do a good bit of damage there. So Alternate clearly getting pumped up from this, clearly feeling the kind of little bit of a boost you get after picking up so many rounds. 8-4, yeah, CT-sided map, but right now these guys are looking pretty good, and Wildfire going to be having to push now the smoke, just trying to find one of those opponents who are just up there, but it's actually a 3-man stack now on towards B. Yet to really see too much of an A presence going out from the T side either. They're very much focused on this B site. NKY and NK will be Looking for this one, and actually that flash will gift Crystal a kill towards NKY, and working slowly away at the Team Wildfire side. They're struggling to even get in towards the site. Finally, the flashes have just kind of slowed down a little bit, and Crystal, though, in a great position to spot another couple of players out. He gets the tag, not the frag. Mantis will finally take him down, but all this happening has allowed the rest of Alternate to get over here, but it is a 3v3. The bomb might just be going down. MNL finding Asmo will give them the advantage here. They're still going to have to hold on against Rack and Solek, both fairly stacked right now, and Mantis is low, and we are seeing Solek picking up the kill there towards MNL. The reply from Mantis comes back, but now Rack in a 1v2. He can do this. Great connection then towards, I think that's NK. Mantis still playing that time, playing smart. Micro little crossfire coming in. He's going to have to go for the challenge right here, right now, but Wildfire will hold on and keep the scoreline just within reach.
Yeah, just in reach indeed, and there's only a few teams that I can think of that actually can come back from only 4 rounds on this T side of Inferno, and right now I don't believe Wildfire is one of them, and they're not going to let that happen either. Taking up to 5 here and potentially up to 7 if they can win these next 2, and honestly, they should be able to pick this one up here because Alternate, as you can see, they're going to be on the save. They have, yep, P250 at 5.7, 2 CZs in there. We also saw Crystal with that CZ 2 rounds ago and how he clutched out on that. And even Rack and Asmo pushing up inside apartments here. And Asmo going to sit. Sorry, Rack going to sit inside a bedroom.
Leg mal noch ab bitte vom Taxi. Warte, ich geh mal da rein, okay? Oh, nee,
he will be taken down. NKY does secure that one. Rack will get dropped as well, as you can hear. The communication from both teams. Crystal coming from the backside, looks for the first kill. He will get dropped without picking up anything. And now Solek last one picks up one, won't get the second. And Felix in a 1-on-3.
Bitte unten liegt Waffe, rechts um die Ecke direkt.
I'm going to let the German play out on this one here. Or did they just turn it off? They did. Felix...
Der hat sich oben so geschafft.
Killing me, guys!
Oder so. Ja, keine Ahnung.
Felix 1-on-2 here. Crouter 76 HP. AK angle in hand. Felix spots out one. But they're both inside here. Check out apartments. Gets killed from the backside as Crouter secures that one. And that takes us now 8-6 here. Wildfire, they're putting a game up here.
Yeah, that's not a bad scoreline on the T side on this map. They are really stepping things up, and if they get it even closer, that is dangerous for Alternate. A team that was so loud, so vocal about how well they were doing, it's suddenly become rather quiet.
Asmo hasn't picked up a kill in, I think, the last 3-4 rounds.
Yeah, he's been struggling to get in, but then again, it's been constant B pressure coming out from Wildfire, but, Asmo would have to rotate all the way around and do something to turn that one around. But this time it's Felix and Solek. Felix actually coming over from A, I believe. It's normally Crystal here joining him on this side. But seems to have switched this one up, and Wildfire being held back by that nice early smoke landing at the bottom of Banana. Another one to follow as well, so maybe slowing down the plans here, forcing Wildfire to maybe reconsider where they're constantly funneling towards, but careful play because we know that these guys can land these shots through the smoke just by spamming out alone. 1 minute now left on the board. Wildfire are going to have to make up their mind soon. A 4-man stack on A, but easily rotatable with Rack kind of floating in between. Felix pretty much the only man on the front here by B, and he knows there's a lot coming his way. He's going to have to back away a little bit here. Try and play it smart, play it safe. I think the smokes and flashes are just about being readied. And now the 3-man presence surely should be felt on towards this B site soon enough, because Alternate are going to be in trouble. The numbers are against them, but they're not going to be going straight towards B. They're going around the backside. Wildfire are going crazily aggressive. I'm not sure why, but Felix already found Mantis. They're walking through smoke. The bomb has gone down, but 2 players lost. It's not looking good to hold this one as Alternate in a great position to come back through here. Crouter, however, has something to say about the matter as he takes down Crystal and brings this one back a little bit. MNL finally joining in, finding Felix. It's a 3v3, but look at the HP on the T side. It's so low, and Solek wants to make this one hurt, but Crouter around the back. Can he find a kill? Oh, he misses the shot to Asmo. That could have been huge. Solek's found MNL. It's now just Crouter and NK. Bob in a great spot, though. Crouter does defend it, taking that one. Oh, thank God for NK coming in then and does take this one. And this game is really heating up. This is a very close scoreline, especially with Wildfire on the T side.
Did you see what they did there as well? They planned the bomb without killing a single man
in the site. Yeah, it was an impressive plant, to be fair, but it was kind of dangerous to put that many players running through the smoke.
Exactly.
Like, it was an awesome idea, but you feel like it could have gone wrong with just one wrong position or one person pushing out too far. But thank God, once again, we had the awesome, Crouter just coming up and doing the damage. But we're just having a nice little overview shot. I think there might be a pause for this one.
Yeah, they're waiting for the ready up, just kind of talking things over. Probably like, what do we do this next time?
Yeah.
It came back from being down. I believe it was 8-3 or 8-2. It
was like 8-3. It was pretty one-sided during a lot of this, and then all of a sudden they just kind of stopped having that potency.
You can see their faces. I mean, they're kind of just like frustrated. They're kind of like, well, guys, we need to focus back up here in the second half. We need to win this one. We want to go and defend at least one of the towers that they've been able to build up here. And the thing is, they haven't won anything as Alternate, I believe, in terms of the EPS series. Like, they won in spring 2013 as in faculty.
Yeah.
But
to be fair, I do remember speaking to Asmo about this, and he gets so frustrated with all the lineup changes, and he's always been so close, but they make these mistakes every now and then that can really cost them the games. And he's one of the most emotionally kind of invested players that I've seen in a long time, and he'll happily kind of tell you that. If you meet the guy, you'll know what I mean. Like, when things go well, he's the perfect guy to have in your team, but when things go wrong, he can become this kind of like self-destructing force almost, and it can cost you these kind of games. So I'm hoping they can keep cool, keep focused. It's still just about in their favor, but they need to get this pistol to get the advantage. Bit of German for you guys, just a bit of German. They're talking things through, hopefully. Maybe like, I'm pretty hungry. That barbecue sounds good later. You can get some T-shirts. Everyone loves T-shirts.
Actually, the ESL shirts are pretty nice. Sadly, I don't even have one, but I should get one or two. Oh God, I want to kick that thing in the face and.
I'm going to come down later and it's going to be on the barbecue, isn't it? Like, I'm going to walk downstairs, there's going to be this roasted pink, happy little doll just kind of destroyed by Jason's anger. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. But they look pretty relaxed.
I don't know we're back on us when we're watching them, though.
Because, Wildfire, they're just chilling out, they're having a chat, and I thought we'd just have a little discussion, just me and you, man. What's wrong with that?
This is weird.
I really hope they play the music on the half, though, like when we go back into game. Like, I kind of want to have the...
I don't think they will. You know what, you can sing it for us. You can sing it for us.
Singing is a strong word.
You can sing it like you sang...
I think we've got a replay, actually, so let's leave that up there for you guys. And it was Crouter's 1v2 there. Look at that. It sounds so weird just hearing like the normal like, oh yeah, can you get me a Red Bull? And then it's like him like going crazy. So
I remember you making like a deal, and you say it doesn't count anymore, but when I think it's when you hit 5K Twitter followers,
that does not count anymore.
You said in your next event you would sing Darude's Sandstorm.
I would have done, but I didn't. I made it an unrealistic.
Can you at least give us a little bit of an example of it?
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
Just at the beginning.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I feel under pressure.
Do they really have that? No. Oh, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not that immature anyway. I think we are back underway. Thank God for that. Anyway, let's get into the game here because we are live underway in the game. And we will be seeing Team Alternate on the T side this time around and Team Wildfire on the CT. And after quite a one-sided game, Team Wildfire really brought this back up. But why don't you take us into the first pistol round?
I'm so entranced by Twitch chat right now, but okay, I will do that here as Wildfire going to get smoked out. At least Crouter hoping will be. And he's just spamming through the smoke, fortunately not really connecting. And it looks like we will have Alternate get the control of this A side here. NK, though, in pit, looking for the first shot. He's missing so many shots on Felix. That should have been a free kill for him. And unfortunately, luckily for him, he will pick up the kill on Iraq as he drops down from apartments. But now MNL coming from the side. We'll see Solik, and now NK trying to pick up a second one. Will he get the shot of Crystal? He fortunately keeps missing some shots here. And he will eventually get it with the help of... actually, no, he will get taken down by Felix's grenade. And now Mantis in a 1-on-2 situation here. He does have a kit. He has armor as well. And you'll see the first man inside the site gets a kill on the Solik. We'll switch up pistols here. And he probably actually could defuse this. It's over in the back corner. And he has the kit, remember. And you see Felix, no HP. Is he going to jump for the shot or is he going to come around the corner? He will come around the corner. He will pick up the kill, but does he have the time? Does he have it? No, he does not. And he had the kit. And Alternate will win the pistol round here. And if only he just stuck on the bomb. If only he pulled a Gob B. Would have had that one.
And to be fair, you could see like the kind of slow reaction of the Alternate guys, like, have we got it? Have we got it? Have we got enough time? Yes, we do. It's fine. Awesome. It was like this really like slow, like, ooh, yay. So there we go. They got them pumped up, and we kind of said that they needed to get this pistol after the really slowed down kind of slightly unimpressive later stage on their CT half. So them picking this up will be great for their confidence, get them back rolling. Felix already taking out Crouter will give them the edge there, giving them the advantage of at least one player up. But Asmo and Solid going fairly low, and actually Mantis takes down Solid. So pretty much a clean exchange. MNL taking some damage and Mantis. But then again, Asmo as well, as I mentioned, taking a little bit for himself. So Alternate not completely clean round here, but I don't think we expected that, really. These teams have been going back and forth throughout. And now, Wildfire will have to contain the threat. Now going down towards the A side. Crystal comes in. It's Felix to claim another. That's 2 for him now. Finally, NKY comes into the action, but it's too little too late as Crystal will find him after he does drop Asmo. But the bomb going down, but look at the HP. It's not all that much, but still, that Deagle's not going to do much damage to them. So now Felix, Crystal, and Rack will hold on against MNL in an after-plant situation. Through apps. He's got a little bit of time to work with here. He has got head armor and a smoke, but he's got no death kit, I believe, so he's going to have to do something pretty damn impressive, but Alternate will hold on. But Rack, 1 HP, so very close, but they're still walking away with the rounds, and I don't think we expected landslide rounds.
Yeah, not really, and it's... If MNL just hit like 1 or 2 of those shots right there, they could have actually won that. We didn't have a kid, unfortunately, but still, either way, not a bad save in the end. They did get 2 kills, but obviously not exactly what they were looking for. You know, you always go back to, think, maybe if Crouter didn't die in middle like that, maybe things would have been a little bit different. But then again, he also got a lot of information for his team at the same time here. But Asmo gets a shot on MNL. Mantis will be off the side here with 91 HP, and well, now 0 as Asmo gets a nice headshot onto him. And now NK still inside the back of B. And Felix won't get the kill on a Crouter. And NK is going to try to ninja this. Well, not anymore. As he spots Crystal, he gets the bomb down here. In a 1-on-4 situation, he gets a second kill. He's making this very expensive for Alternate. He might be able to pick up 1 more here, and he looks for it. He won't get it, as Asmo does pick up the kill. It's still a fantastic job by him to pick up at least 2 there. And now Wildfire, we're going to the first gun round here. This is big. This is huge for them.
Yeah, and they've been doing some fair damage during them just being on the pistol rounds, just kind of building back up. Would you like this round, Jason? You gave me like a sad face.
I'm looking at the picture that you drew for me.
There's a smiley face. 11-7, Team Alternate with the lead currently after picking up the pistol. They've kind of run from the back of that, finally kind of chiseling away a decent lead, but the T-side this time working their way through second mid, kind of negating the presence that Crouter may have had early on, but we're going to find out if he can kind of deal with the threat that may be coming. There's a 3-man, 3 members fully present here, and actually NK and NKY in pit could really do some damage if the T's decide to go through apartments, but yet to be seen. Still very early days into this round, not even a minute left on the board there, so we've got a good bit of time to work with. Wildfire just need to be patient, and Alternate need to find a way through. Crouter still keeping hold of this one. That smoke may give away the game a little bit here, but not yet any commitment from the back of it. Solic still holding on towards his smoke. And let's see what's going to go down here, because I think Alternate are just about ready to get this one going. Smoke comes through. Lands all the way over on this site, and actually it's going to be the T's now making their move through those apartments. Now NK has to hold on to this. He's got support of NKY. Rack goes down first, and this is a bit of a setup actually from Wildfire. They could really hold these guys back, and let's see if Alternate can find a way through. Solex Nade will do the job towards one of them, but will they expect any more? It was NKY who picked up the kill. Crouter will come back in onto Felix, so chiseling away at that T-side attack, and it's fizzled away to pretty much nothing here, but Crouter's in trouble. Player in apartments is Crystal. Crystal picks up the shot, so bring it back all even. Alternate now taking the time, waiting on that rotate from B. They spray out Mantis, spray down from Solic, will claim it, but NKY falls to Asmo, so now 2v2. Solic is low, but the CTs are sitting still fairly pretty. Doesn't matter for Crystal. 1v1 now, 6 seconds left. I don't think he's got enough time.
Nope. Oh
my God. You okay there, Jason?
I'm sorry, I did not expect that to actually get in there.
Damn, but still, that was a very, very close plant. So now, oh my word for Crystal, in the last second possible, turns it around and claims this one on the board.
MNL left, he ran away, and they even started, cheering because they thought they had it.
I mean, most of us thought they had it, Jesus.
Wir haben Echo, Jungs.
Sauber, Kevin. Ich liebe dich.
I don't think they can believe it here as you're hearing them talking comms. I want to say that's Alternate. But Crystal came out huge that round.
That was pretty big from him, yeah. What a key player.
Yeah. And the thing about Alternate is that everyone can be that key player at any given time. And I think about Hellraisers, it's the same thing in their boat, where anyone can really, stand up. And right now, Alternate just walking all over Wildfire here. 3 men remain. Crouter, he's boosted up inside here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be hitting that one here anytime soon. Well, now Rack will smoke off the back here, playing it safe, which I gotta give him credit for. They realized how back and forth these eco rounds can be. See Crystal just spraying through the smoke, and well, NKY and Crouter and NK just trying to pick up maybe an exit frag or two. Maybe pick up a gun, but Crouter might have more than he can shoot here. We'll spot the first vent, and unfortunately won't connect the shots, and NK will just retreat back to that A site here. So, in the end, Alternate now going to go up 13-7.
Yeah, big lead for Alternate being formed from this, and Wildfire, I kind of feel for them in a way. Like, some of the rounds that they've been losing out on, my heart bleeds a little bit. But then again, you know, some of the play from the T side has been making me laugh this time around. And, you know, credit to Asmo. You know, he's had disappointing performances on the stage very similar to this. And he's been very harsh on himself, right? But he's stepping up this time, 22-12. So by quite some margin, the top fragger currently out of these guys. And, well, at the moment, he's in the position to get even more. But we do see a little bit more of a expensive round from Wildfire investing into this one. And let's see if they can get anything from it, because we are seeing the early exchange going down on Banana. Crystal's going to open that up, but MNL finally gets back into the action. There was a glimpse back at Mirage for him there, picking up 2 back-to-back. Giving the advantage over towards the CTs, but T's not quite done yet with that B-bomb site. But in the meantime, Crouter has found Rack in mid, so it's down to just Crystal and Felix. Then again, Crystal can do wonders, so it's not right off just yet. Smoke is in place. We've got a good idea where MNL is, but whether or not they can actually take him down, very different matter. He does peer out, but he does get taken down in the end by Felix. Now just leaving Felix alive. Can he do anything by himself? 1v3, 55 seconds. He does have the bomb, but Wildfire need this round, and I think they'll be fighting tooth and nail for it. Felix coming through. Player to his right, that is NK. He's got NKY to his left. Oh, lined it up, didn't get it in the end. And Wildfire get one back on the board. Quite a desperately needed one as well, and 13-8, it's not looking too pretty for them. But then again, they've gotten very close when, you know, the likes of Alternate may think they have the advantage.
And we've seen just momentum swings in the whole series, you know, altogether. Obviously, one team, you know, pick up a nice round or two and start to turn into, you know, maybe 5 rounds or maybe 6 after that. But Wildfire, they got to be careful now, because the fact is, like, if they start to lose rounds, or if they lose like 1, you know, I think the next 1 or maybe even 2, like, they will be completely out of money. I'll be hoping on Ecos to save this one here. But we'll see 13-8. And I see a 4-man squad out of Alternate heading over towards this B side here. Couple of flashes being thrown, trying to bait out maybe a smoke or 2. It looks like Wildfire, I got caught in a little bit of a mid-rotate there, heading back towards A, but Felix getting sprayed down here. Mantis picks up that one. Smoke has finally plumed here, but the bomb is sitting in the middle of it. Solo gets taken down by MNL, and now they are just struggling to even get into the site here. As MNL looking for his second. We'll pick that one up. As well, we'll return back onto 1 here, but Mantis spraying down Crystal. Azo picks up a second here. Now it's a 2-on-3. They have the bomb. They might even rotate over towards CT spawn here, but NKY is already waiting for him. He's made his presence known with the shots, but he picks up 1. And now Crystal in a 1-on-3 here. He has no smoke, no cover. He'll charge straight into him, gets the kill. He might be able to get across, and he does. He might be able to get through Speedway and get the bomb down, at least, if anything. He's already come up big just 2 rounds prior, I believe it was. Maybe even 3. But he will get the bomb down yet again here. He will be able to get positioning. And where is he going to go? All right, he's stay near the site here. There's going to be 1 man coming through apartments, it seems. And 1 man through archway. This is a big round for Wildfire. They need to be able to secure this one for some... Oh, Crystal! Oh! Is he going to knife him?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's going to stay here because they just cleared apartment. He's just going to wait for them to go for the defuse. This is perfect for him. He's going to hear the defuse. He spots him out. He just... Oh my god, MNL! Turned around last second, kills him in apartment, and Crystal had that round. But a fantastic shot turns that. And Wildfire save it by the skin of their teeth.
I can't believe that MNL landed that shot.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Who, like, okay, that plant...
Why was he even looking there? That's the thing.
Well, to be fair, that plant does really complement that position. Understandable. But then again, you've got to think, but my teammate just through there. So, like, just the kind of mental process that Wildfire might have just had to go through, and MNL going, actually, no, I'm going to double check this. And what a shot he landed. Wow. Brilliant play in the end. 13-9. Things are heating back up here, but that round should have been a little bit cleaner from Team Wildfire a little bit earlier on, but what a turn of events. And anyway, let's see what we've got going on this round. Solid up with a Galil, so not the most ideal buy for the T side, but they're still in a good position to maybe make this one hurt. And we are seeing Crystal really losing that little bit of an edge he had. NK's nade will land eventually, and NKY, that little bit damage earlier, will take him down in the end. So, bit of a 3-1 split now rather than the 4-1. A still fairly favoured by the T's, at least in this round. Those smokes coming through. Are they going to use any of them, though, or are they going to fake it out, go back the other way? 45 seconds left on the board. They got a lot of time to work with. They don't have to rush this. MNL still maintaining that discipline down on B. Not going to over-rotate too quickly. Drop out that flash, drop out those smokes. Make sure they're doing what they can. They've spotted out one player by A, and it's keeping, at least I believe that's pretty Crouter in place. But MNL has found Asmo, and here comes the push from the T side towards that B bomb site. Felix takes down Mantis. Rack onto NK. It's looking good for Alterna until MNL once again appears. Beautiful play from MNL and NKY to pick up the final one. And the game is certainly back on for Team Wildfire.
I hate to say it, but also they look like they're on tilt here.
Yeah.
They are struggling. We talked about momentum just, what, 5 rounds before? Wildfire finally picked up a nice one.
What's that, Jason?
Ja. Ja, noch nicht halt, meine ich.
Wenn die wieder rauskommen, Nick, dass ich brenne.
And they are building some momentum, so I guess we're going to take in comms here.
Ich hab keinen, Molo.
I'm going to guess for Wildfire.
Okay.
Very good.
Falsche Anti.
Geh Action weg, geh Action weg.
Geh mit rein.
Right now, they are getting really close to even things up.
Yeah, I think we should leave to talk about this one here.
Okay, das einer. Haus eingenommen. Jede Runde Dildo.
Eule raus.
Nee, noch nicht. Jetzt.
Haus noch weg ist noch.
Dann ist da wieder einer rum.
Der Turmset jetzt. Einer. Euler immer noch.
Ja.
Eine Action gewesen. Er ist gesprungen. Unterm
Nutzt eure Granaten jetzt, Leute. Ich flashe einmal gleich gelb, Mann.
Da stehen wir Rippen weit, Vorsicht.
Truck.
Oh, Twitch Chat.
Nee, Truck ist nicht.
Das war Action weg. Crystal war das, war Crystal.
Ich glaub, der faked alleine.
Sitzt aber noch.
Wenn die Smoke fadet, flash ich gelb.
Fadet jetzt, fadet.
Vielleicht mal Action über Tür, Vorsicht. Flash, Vorsicht.
Weißt du
nichts,
kannst gleich nochmal Flash und hast.
Jo.
Haus, Step.
Haus.
Haus, Action. Nur einer. Warte, klein. Haus klein auf.
Lang einer Bogen. Einer
Zwei, drei klein.
Base.
Einer Base.
Zwei durch.
Base.
Base auch.
Nice, weiter.
Nice.
Now, you may notice that this is the English stream and we're in German. For anyone who's just tuned in, we are not in control of that. Neither are we of the camera. So when that happens, we are, leaving it up to the gods of the German casters. So we just leave you to it, otherwise we'll be talking over the audio and it'll sound messy. But we are at 13-11, and Team Wildfire really building back up here. Jason, take us into this round.
I don't want to talk because they might turn on the comms again here. But Crouter, you see what they do? Peek and be pushed up very aggressive. And apartments here in Mantis will peek out. Will be a 1-for-1 trade. Felix for MNL right there. And that has given him a little bit of information, but also has made this B site weak. The smoke going to come out. Going to stall him a little bit. Mantis. Balls in this guy to push up this close here. As he finally has 2 rotates coming in from CT spawn through Speedway. Unfortunately, won't really connect too much, but it looks like the A site has been cleared up here. As Alternate gonna go for the push. Here comes the flashes and the smokes. And let's see, Mantis, can he do anything about this? He's come up huge last round as NK actually coming in from the side from Spools. Picks up the first one to Asmo, and that forces them back. They're sitting back here, and this gives so much time for some rotates to come in. And Crystal's waiting for that Spool pick again. But it's just not coming yet. NK will be peeking here in just a few seconds. Crystal gets taken down. NK, fantastic shot. And now Rack, the last man standing in a 1-on-3 now as he picks up the kill on a Mantis. 35 seconds to go here. He does have the bomb, but he's pushing in right into construction, looking for the plant for some little bit of extra money. And we'll fake it out here. We'll look for the first kill. We'll get it onto NKY. He could pull this back in a 1-on-2. However, Crouter is pushing through Banana. He has to be careful here. And you can hear the communication between both teams. And Crouter gonna peek from Banana. Rack can actually spot out. It's taken down. And Wildfire, they have come back how many rounds in a row right now to tie things up?
Brilliant play. Wow.
1 round away from tying after being down, I feel like it was 13-7.
It was something around that.
13-6-ish.
I'm worried for Alternate here. You know, they're a team that, as I said, when things are going well, they get hyped up. They get, everything building for them. When it goes bad, everyone starts that kind of internal kind of blame game, and it never goes well. But Wildfire are on that kind of upward spiral, if that even makes sense. And it doesn't, but I'm going to go with a nice little nade from Crouter. Has to back away, though. They are rushing right through here, and it's a lovely little hold from Wildfire. Holding on, NKY and Crouter taking down one each and keeping that push at bay from the T side. Couple of AKs, not a lot. The T side don't want to let this round go. They went for it. And at the moment, it's gone very, very sour. As now NK does have about 3 players in front of him, still kind of submerged within that smoke, and they're playing it so well. NKY toying with Crystal. NK will come around the side, find Solik, and now Crystal left pretty much in a world of trouble. Down to 44 HP. Asmo still fairly pretty, but right now Mantis gets it, but Asmo's still alive. 1v4. That'd be something incredible here. He does get the second, but still 3 more players in his way to deny evening this game up to their opponents. And MNL in such a position, my word, and MNL wants this frag, and he's going to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all even, 13-13, and what a turnaround from Team Wildfire.
And the tilt is real for Alternate here. I mean, I believe we actually do have a pause. I believe Asmo did pause it. That's why he was sending this knife out. But still, I mean, fantastic play from both these teams. I mean, we saw Alternate start so damn strong. But Wildfire, German strong in this one. Oh, you turned it down. Okay, I was actually wondering what you're doing there.
I turned it down a little bit for the stream because that was pretty loud for us. I don't know if it is for you guys at home, but I don't want to obviously get you guys kind of blasted away by lots of German speak. But hopefully it's going to turn down a little bit.
We're looking at this game, and if we think about that round where Crystal got behind in apartments, and what was that?
I don't know. And I think
What?
What on earth was that? Did you see it?
No, I'm going to look at the stream now to see.
Wait till it goes to Wildfire and watch the dude to the right of it. I don't know what sort of prep they do. So, who am I to judge? But that was unique.
I don't see what he did.
Some weird little tongue movement, man.
Okay.
What? See, Twitch chat, you got it with me. All right. I'm kind of baffled with you. Don't you worry. Okay.
Well, anyways, though, thinking back to that round that Crystal had, or should have had, that 1v2, I wonder how much different this game would be if he would have got that. They would have went to round 14, and they would have had such a huge momentum high off of that. But the little things like that, to lose a game potentially because of that would be so devastating for them. And right now, you can see Wildfire, they're excited, they're happy, they're having a good time. And when a team gets comfortable like that, they could really play out of their skins here. And right now, they are only 3 rounds away from getting into play against Mouse Sports in the finals.
Yeah, they're very close here, but the momentum will be kind of plateaued out here. They won't be able to gain, obviously, as they are in a pause. And this is time for Alternate to reset, talk things through, to go through what's going wrong with them. Because I don't think it's Wildfire obviously stepped up, but it's more the fact that Alternate have run out of options. They seem to be kind of being outclassed here, even in the close kind of games. Guys at home, all 11K of you, thank you for tuning in, for one. And secondly, let me know your thoughts towards this. Who will be walking away with the advantage here? We currently have it tied up all even. Wildfire have got on that big lead. They've been building up now and now off the back of being down. Well, not the lead, but they're kind of on par, but they've got so many rounds back to back. They're on, this kind of like high point where they're, so focused and really on level. Whereas, Alternate, they've been slumping down. They've not been looking good. They've worked back to bigger scorelines than this. But guys in chat, Alternate or Wildfire? Don't do the whole actual vote thing, because that will get you banned, because Twitch chat is angry. And we get to a little look back, obviously, at that moment that Crystal is so well played from MNL as well. That's the thing I want to point out. He knew where that plant was for. He knows that Crystal's got the AWP. And in my eyes, he's just worked out the kind of likelihood of the situation. And you can see it. That was devastating. They're still baffled how that even happened. But so well played in the end by the men on your screen there. But guys, let me know who you're supporting in this one. Wildfire, they've got this Wildfire, Team Wildfire. Everyone's going to come back for T. Who are they?
I don't know.
But no, Alternate. So there's a couple of people still out there for Alternate. So the hope is not completely taken away from them. TSM, Titan. Yeah, TSM. See, look where you started.
And I really feel for Alternate on that one, though, but that's just
Yeah, it's the way the cookie crumbles, though.
I feel like, the shot out of MLN, though, was just... I think he hit him to the wall. MNM. But the shot of him, I think it was through the wall pretty much. But it was just like he didn't see him, I think. It was the diffuser that saw him.
You added everything into kind of this amount of fact. So the bomb was planted.
I didn't see them ever check graveyard, though.
I don't think they...
I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're trying to figure out how exactly played out, but just they didn't check short.
I think in the end of the day, they added up the facts they had at hand, and they went for a choice that paid off for them in the end. So credit to them for doing it. Brilliant play from MNL, a man who's been in this situation so many times before. But we are live back in the game, and Alternate now have everything to do. These guys are backs to the wall. It's even, but they've lost out on so many rounds back to back. They're going to have to turn up and do something incredible here. So Jason, take us back into the game.
Well, we're going to be following Crouter here, and let's see if he can pull off a nice shot. He's actually peeking out alt middle. And he hears him out there, but just going to back away safely. Obviously, I think they have a lot of money to spend, so they can't afford to buy up. But the momentum that they built up, I think that pause partially could have been just to calm them down. Yeah. You typically see that a lot in sports as well. And let's see how it works out here. And Crouter, he's been so instrumental in them coming back into this one. I think it's an alternate. They're going to be playing a little bit differently this time. They don't seem as frustrated anymore. Maybe that, a little bit of a breather's helping out. But here comes the push on A. Flash is being thrown over the wall. They're working through quad here, and they have smoked out pretty much that entire pit here. But Kraut, he won't even have a shot this one. NK though from pit picks up the first kill. NKY picks up the kill on the sword, and a second one on Asmo, and now it's a 2-on-5 here as they clean that one up perfectly, losing no one right there. And I believe that was NKY getting 4. But that takes it around 14.
Brilliant play. My God, and that crowd just went absolutely wild. Everyone at the start, there was a bigger crowd behind Alternate.
They've got no money.
And there's nothing. They're forced into this. They're desperately trying to stop what Wildfire are building. But you can't, these guys are so pumped up right now, especially after that last round. My God, what a phenomenal play. Right now, Crouter does catch a glimpse of the opponents, but he does get tagged up. But not really giving away too much of what Team Alternate are getting up to. Player in second mid. That's all they saw, but the vast majority of them are down on Banana. So right now, Rowan the Galil's head armor, a couple of flashes, couple of smokes. First smoke will be thrown out there, and a couple of flashes to boot, but no real commitment just yet. Crowder still trying to tow that one player in second mid. At least it's keeping him away from actually going to the site they may be going towards. So it might work out here for them, but right now, Wildfire, one more round, and they are on match point. And that's all they're going to be thinking about. They've done it round by round so far. After a devastating blow on Dust 2, they've come back and looked strong. So can they do it again here? Can they look so damn good in this one? We do see, I believe that's NK actually coming over a little bit towards that B site. A little flash from Mantis. That Molotov is really going to start hurting now, and right now MNL is in the front of it. He gets down 2. Mantis comes in with the 3rd, and this is looking like an absolute whitewash. Wildfire is just doing the job right here. Yes, they're low, but now it's just Crystal in a 1v4. This is going to be match point, surely. Crystal is so damn talented, but not enough. NKY holds on, and Wildfire this point.
You can hear it right there as well. And Alternate, they have no money to spend. Yes, they've lost quite a few rounds in a row, so they could probably buy up a couple of guns here or there, but I really wish they pulled up the graph screen to see how many in a row they've actually lost out on. But right now, Crystal, running with the AWP, he needs to come up big here. 2 AKs, 2 Galils.
No armor on Rack or Crystal.
No, not a lot of smokes, nades, anything here. As you see, 2 smokes and 5 flashes. But right now, if he can pick up the shot on a Crouter middle, it'd be huge. And he does get him down to 37 HP, so if anything, does give him a little bit of an advantage here, a little bit of a foothold in this round. And they had to pick this up. I mean, they've been, like you said before, Asmo's just been so upset with all the roster changes lately and how they haven't been able to perform the way they want to, and I know this would be the perfect moment for them to come back. And you can see they do have a decoy on Crystal, so could do a little bit of a stall, but Bomb currently down in T mid here, so have a potential to rotate back towards B or even towards A here is very likely. Wildfire, can they be stopped here? And the push looks like it will come out at A. Bomb working its way up. Dropping it yet again here over towards alt mid. Crouter, I mean, he's playing so ballsy with his AWP as well. I mean, you saw last round playing in window and having no one to get his back if they were pushed from T side. Here comes the arch push. He's going to peek around the corner. He's going to look for the first shot. Crystal gets an amazing shot off. That's exactly what they needed here. And will they go for the A side or will they wrap around a B? And it looks like with the bomb over in Banana, they will wrap this one around here. But there's still 2 men in sight. It's been impenetrable up to this point here. And here they go. Pushing in all together. No smokes, no flashes coming in. We'll see the first kill coming to Solik right there. And MNL, the back of sight, trying to stay alive here, trying to stall for some time. Actually, we'll get the kill, and Felix looks for the bomb planner as well, as the bomb has still not got taken down here. He's going to pick up a second kill, and that will be Alternate coming back, picking up the round. They needed that, but the problem is they have one more to go here, and they will still be up against a fully bought out Wildfire.
Alternate, they extinguished the absolutely devastating run the Team Wildfire were going on, but can they do it again? Can they tie it up? Wildfire still on match point. 15-14, Alternate, they've got to be back on point now. They have to be confident. Crystal's opening shot towards Crouter was vital. Can they repeat the performance again? Wildfire, bit of an interesting stack there. 2 men towards the apartments. First time we're really seeing that one. Fire coming through, no connections just yet. Crouter, though, has found Rack. Not the ideal start for the T side this time. Much confidence they may again in the last round, they're still up against a team on match point. Let's keep that in mind here because Alternate are going to have to hit up this B side. Surely they're not going to go back around. The bomb is still down by the bomb of mid, so they haven't really committed just yet. The CT is just holding on with these 2 players here, not bringing over the third just yet. He's kind of in between that CT arch and kind of hovering back towards CT spawn. Crystal, though, is starting to peer through. He does have the AWP. We know what this man can do. But he's been slightly put off there. He does have a smoke just behind him. MNL dropping that one out. But here we go. This is the final push for Alternate. They have to make this count. Mantis is holding them back. MNL comes in with a kill. MNL with a second. Mantis falls, but here comes the rotates. Crystal's low. Asmo even lower. It's not looking good for Alternate. They're going to have to do something above and beyond incredible to pull this one off. Crystal, oh, it took too long. Crouter punishes. And there you have it. The double to end it off with. Wildfire pick up the match, and what a round to end it on. Brilliantly done, but sadly for Alternate, the run stops here.
And the smoke just ran out at the perfect time. He couldn't get the bomb down, and that is so unfortunate. But Alternate, gotta give credit for at least coming back in that round after losing so many straight. But Wildfire, the team that we had as the underdog in this one, beating out against Alternate, and now they will go up against Mouse Sports here in the finals. A much tougher team, I think we can both agree on, but the momentum, how high they must be off of that, it's going to be a really good match to see.
It's going to be incredible. And as you said, these guys are going to be so pumped up from this. They're going to be so ready for their opponents. Everyone knows how Mouse Sports play, but do they know how Wildfire play? These guys, you know, playing a little bit unorthodox now and then, playing a little bit out of the box, and depending on some of their players to really step up. And the man going in for the hug there definitely did. Crouter and Asmo both playing so well. And, you know, there's no hard feelings between these guys. They're certainly good friends here, but what a brilliant game to lead us into the final. And, you know, Mouse Sports, they had maybe an easier way through, you may argue. Enro Griffins didn't look anywhere near as strong as either of these 2 opponents, or at least in the battle overall. But I think it's going to certainly come down to Maptress. Oh, she still loves him. It's all right. She's like, it'd be worried if she was like, no, not today.
What accent was that?
No, not today.
That sounded a little Russian in there. I'm not sure where that came from. But
yeah, my accents aren't great. Sorry, guys.
You have a good American, though.
No, I don't. I have a terrible American next to me, so...
Wow. Wow. Anyways, that was an amazing game to watch.
It was.
I'm so glad because the thing is, we haven't been able to cast CS in such a long time.
Oh yeah, we've kind of been taken away from it. Not by purpose, but after Katowice, but after Katowice, we kind of been thrown out into other products. But what a welcome back to it for us too. It's great seeing the community out in force as well. 13K turning up, and it's not even the finals. Like, this was the numbers that we had during the offline finals before, you know, CS went on this huge spike of growth. We were happy at like, wow, 15K. This is real good. Oh my god. But let's just drop you back in to see this one as well, so you can see the stats coming out from this. MNL, what a player, especially on that first map, Mirage. If he gets Mirage again, if he gets into those positions, we're going to have a bit of a game on our hands, because he can challenge the best.
I wish we could see overall in that one too.
Yeah. But brilliant stuff coming through from every single player. I don't think anyone underperformed in this. I think everyone held their own to an extent.
You see Crouter, though. I mean, he has three kills, two kills, and 5 1 kills. But, I mean, he was a huge playmaker on the T side, if you remember. He pulled off so many clutch rounds. Massive. He got 4 in a row on one round, and then the round right after he got a hat trick. And just amazing play by them overall
51% headshot rate as well. 77 for Felix. It's pretty impressive, to be fair. These guys...
Makes me sad because I can never play like that.
Yeah, I've got to say it. They're doing pretty damn good. So, guys, I think we're going to go to a very quick break while we wait for the finals to come up. So, once again, I do ask you guys at home, give us your predictions. Get through to us via all the social media routes that you know. You can either do it through that kind of way, the hashtag, get that one going if you want to.
Or the better way of...
Or the better way.
Of that one.
Damn. Go hit us up on Twitter. I have no idea. I literally don't know anymore. But seriously, do give us your predictions towards the finals. Mouse Sports up against Wildfire. You guys did actually bet quite heavily on Alternative's favour previously, but maybe you can correct this one around and maybe support the right team in the coming up game. So guys, we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, I reckon.
Vielen Dank an die Caster und ja, du singst für uns, habe ich gehört.
Why you gonna interrupt to say that,
Erst wenn ihr gewonnen habt. Alles klar, aber erst...
Yeah, you get muted, Melly. Jesus.
The stream's gonna hate you for switching off of her, right?
All right, guys. I'll leave you with that image, but we'll be back in 5.